All right, good morning. Another Saturday talk in my Tesla as I head to the spa this morning. So real quick, this morning's workout was an interval run. Ended up being about 4.5 miles, but basically it was a 1 minute somewhat sprint and then a 30-second walk, I guess. I did that for about 40 minutes, I guess. Had a warm up, about a mile warm up and a cool down. So a good little workout. And got some laundry going. My wife's in Chicago visiting our daughter, and also the midwinter meeting, I guess, a dental convention that happens in Chicago every winter. So she'll be up there. I'm actually getting ready to head down south on a golf trip. I've been talking about it the last 2 videos. So I'm pretty excited about it. So that schedule, leave tomorrow, a little bit after noon, drive about 6 hours, stay the night in Tunica, Mississippi, the Vegas of the East. So we're staying at a casino there. So I assume I'll gamble a little bit of money. I'm not a big gambler, but I will partake as I am a guest in the gambling festivities. I mean, I'm assuming that we're stopping at a casino. What else are we gonna do? And then we get up real early on Monday. I think we leave the casino about 5:30 a.m. and we keep heading south. We're staying in Biloxi, so we're heading that way. We're going to play golf on Monday, and once we get done with golf, we'll head into another casino in Biloxi. I think it's a Golden Nugget, maybe. All Caesar Palace properties. So we'll be there in the evening, go out to eat. And then Tuesday, we drive into, I believe, Mobile, to a golf course, play golf, come back, go out for a good meal, probably do a little bit of gambling. And then Wednesday, same thing. And then Thursday, we'll check out, start heading back north, play some golf, spend the night again in Tunica. And then Friday morning, we'll head home. So pretty excited to get the new clubs out. I've hit the simulator twice with the new clubs, and pretty excited to see what that looks like on a real course. You see today that I'm not wearing all black. That's one thing I noticed in my videos. I'm wearing all black, so I threw on some color today. So heading to work this week as far as my Schwab franchise. I think I had about between $1.5 and $2 million of new money come in this week. I have a lot of about half of that money is going into managed accounts. So that's good. That's good for my clients because the practice is so big. I can't manage clients' assets. So we have a lot of great internal managers, some third-party managers at a very low cost. So that's exciting. So yeah, so that's, I've been in the business 24 years, maybe 24, 25. And so this is kind of, I've been doing a long time, so kind of built up a great practice of referrals, and just obviously with the large brand that I'm with, that brings in clients themselves. And so yeah, we're having a good time. The spa, we had more members, so that's always a positive thing. A little bit of drama going on at the spa, so I got to keep an eye on that. We're supposed to be a family, but I am trying to put more processes and more corporate things in place as we grow. We're up to, I believe, 14 employees now at the spa. So trying to just make that a little bit more so consistent, so the employees kind of know things about things that as far as products like sick leave and sick days, and how we look at that. So it's causing, when we're kind of free flowing things for a couple of years, and then we kind of try to put some rules in place. There's always going to be a little pushback, but I think at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal. It's if you work anyplace else, you're going to have these things. So I'm not worried about it, but we do need to make sure that we stay collective and stay as a unit, and everybody's working towards the same goals. And so that's a couple things I need to keep an eye on. I am trying to stay, trying to stay away a little bit, to let the manager manage, and really that was the goal from day one when we started this. The actual plan was, when we did this, we were going to build 3 of these, and it was really going to be one each year for the first 3 years. Well, the problem was we had so many problems when we first opened this one. We threw that out the window. No way that I'm gonna do any more of these. It is just a pain in the what. So, but now it's the last year or so, things have smoothed out. Our turnover rate, obviously, we have a lot of young people. We have college, a couple colleges locally, and we get college girls, and so they kind of come and go. But overall, the core team has stayed pretty consistent. So that to me is a win. That to me says success. If you can keep your core people happy, and so we give them a little bit of leeway, but also have a little bit of a structure. So a little growing pains. That's what we're going through now. That's about it. On the Performance on Fire brand, I think I talked in the last one. I closed down the healthy strips, the oral dissolvable sleep strips. Just wasn't getting traction, so I just cut it. I said I'm done with it. Don't want to invest any more money. It wasn't a lot of money, but we were investing money in socials and things to try to get traction and try to get interest. And the same thing with Men's Youth Shop. I just we just weren't getting traction. I was going to have to spend a ton of money to compete with some really big brands, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that. And so we closed those 2, refocused back on Performance on Fire, more of a business consulting, have the title of a new book that's going to in process. Did the outline. I've got the outline, but it's I think I don't know if I want to say the title, but it's 28 Summers Moving from Chaos to Calm. And there's a little hook on the 28 Summers. We'll talk about that a little bit more. It's kind of eye-opening to me, and I think that's the hook of the book. And so that's coming down the pike. And so we're rebranding that. And so that's it. As far as my workouts this week, we had a 10-mile run Sunday. Ran that outside. I don't think I'd ever run 10 miles on the treadmill, but had a beautiful day. The weather was perfect. It was partly cloudy when I first started. Towards the end of the run, it became sunny. I think the temperature was somewhere in the 55 to 60 degree range, which was perfect. I actually felt really, really good on that run. It's the first long run, 10 plus miles, and I can't remember how long. It must have been last fall, maybe. So it felt good. Monday, I took a little break. I had that long run, so I wanted to give my body a little bit chance of resting. My joints hurt a little bit, and I think that was more due to I was running in some new Nike Zoom. Don't know the correct name of them, but I had some new Nike shoes that I ran in. I think long runs, I don't think they're as good. I should have wore my Brooks. So I think as far as a short kind of shorter runs, maybe maybe 3 to 5 miles. Those Nike shoes will be fine, but for my long runs and for the half marathon, I'm gonna have to get back into the Brooks. I think they're glycerin 22s or 23s, so they're just, to me, a little bit more stable. And then I did my rowing and bike workout. I think my total, when I looked this morning, my total miles for the week was like 19. So I did 10 Sunday, and then I did a couple of shorter runs. I did 4.5 this morning, and then I worked in a couple of short runs through the week. Did the rowing and the bike. So heading off to Biloxi tomorrow. I plan to take some workout stuff. Don't know how much working out I'll get into. I'm with 11 other people, kind of on their timeline. So hopefully I can keep that where I wake up at 3 a.m., which is, I'll talk about that at some other time, but my new things since it's been a couple months now. I get up at 3 a.m. and have a whole